What a great run it's been for you this year. 65 tour wins and counting, 2 Grand Slam titles. How have you felt about your 2024?
Yeah, I would say it was a bit surprising, no? Because I started off in Australia, winning there my first Grand Slam, which then gives you then the confidence to keep going throughout the whole season. And I would say this was like a breakthrough season for me. Seeing new things. Obviously, I've been on tour for a little while now, even if I'm still young. So I just try to learn, making new friends, seeing new people, and living this life in a very relaxed way. Obviously, I try to push myself to keep going always, and the success throughout this year has been amazing, and I'm very looking forward for already for next year. A big tournament's coming up, and so let's see how it will be and how it's going.
Speaking of new places, is it your first time in Saudi Arabia?
It is my first time here.
Wow,
in Saudi.
exciting.
Yeah.
What's it like for you to be here, and how much do you look forward to taking the court in front of the Saudi fans?
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see. First time here, it's very nice to see how much passion here is for this sport, and they have invested a lot in the last years. With the next gen finals, now the WTA finals are gonna be here, and we just try to also to take tennis here in Saudi, which I think it's very nice also for us players to see new culture, to see new support and people. So hopefully it's going to be a very nice one.
What are you expecting from the Six Kings Slam?
What do I expect? That's a good question. It's going to be very interesting matches. I feel like we are I guess the best players in the world who play here, so we will try to obviously give it a best show to show also the people what tennis is like. So we will try to play for as good as we can, and also trying to be as competitive as possible, even if we are in the end of the season. We might be a little bit tired sometimes, but here, seeing new people, seeing new culture and everything, we will try to do our best.
Yourself, Medvedev, Alcaraz, you've all won majors at such a young age. The three of you and other young stars like Rune, you guys are left to take tennis to that next phase, the next level. How do you feel about the future of the sport?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a change, because before they were the big three. They dominated the tennis world for 15-20 years, which we cannot compare us to them, but we will try to promote it in the best possible way. Hopefully there are going to be new rivalries, which the sport needs. We have different players, different mentalities on the court and off the court, which I think it's also nice to see. And so I'm just happy to be part of this, trying to be the ready for the next generation, and I feel like the tennis is evolving. It's going to be very fast. It's going to be physical. Tournaments, they are quite long now. They are 2 weeks events, which is also exhausting sometimes. But in the other way, it's nice to be part of this, and hopefully, as I said, the rivalries is exactly that what we need.
Speaking of rivalries, you just played Djokovic in Shanghai. You guys could potentially play again on Thursday if things go your way. Are there any advantages that you'll take away, from Shanghai going into this one for either of you?
Yeah, I think it's every match what we play. It's completely different, considering the situation and the condition on the court, how it is, and it's gonna be interesting to see in any case. But firstly, tonight I have a very tough one playing against Daniil. We know each other very well. He has been here already. Some days I arrived yesterday, so it's let's see how I will feel on the court. But of course, every one of us, we will try to do our best, and hopefully, as I said, the most important part is to show some good tennis on the court to entertain the crowd.
Of course. I mean, lastly, we're witnessing a legendary career, Nadal, coming to an end. What are your thoughts on his impact on the sport of tennis and your farewell message to him?
Well, the message for me it's it's a very simple one, but I feel like he gave so much for the sport. He showed to the younger people how to behave on the court, and that success on the court, it's not changing off the court. You know, staying humble, keep working hard, having a great family around you, having great people around you, which is exactly that what gives you stability throughout your whole season. So I've been very lucky in my career that I got to know him not only as a player but also as a person, and for sure we will all miss him on the tour, but hopefully we can still see him even on the stand sometimes, or talking a little bit with him. So hopefully that's going to be the case.